and gentlemen, and welcome to the Geeks Who Like Sports Mashup!
Mashup!
As always, I'm Ray Carsillo in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Join my best friend entire world over in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Elias Lee. We got a good one today, another one from your beautiful mind. We've got which superhero would make the best kicker?
In the NFL. In the NFL. We got to make sure we're talking
in the NFL. Yes, in the NFL, not soccer, in the NFL. Lee,
yeah.
Who would you choose to be the best? Who could you kick it off? What would be the best kicker?
Yeah, you know, Ray, I this one kind of came to me quick. And, you know, anytime we do these matchups, I try not to be too generic. You know, and I try not to pick someone that's like, oh, okay, that guy's got the strongest leg or anything like this.
Sure.
But I thought I started thinking about it as a coach, mechanics, right? Who could get the best kick? Who could? Mr. Fantastic is the right answer here because of his elasticity. Okay. And the ability to extend his leg. He could even change the shape of his foot if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
He could get a perfect kick every time. Not to mention, because of his elasticity, that's how I said it right that time, he could potentially kick a 100-yard field goal. So no matter where you are on the field, this man can kick a field goal. So that's my pick. I don't know. I mean, there's other people with that power. Right?
Sure.
Like Plastic Man.
Right, yeah.
What's her name from the Invincible, from the Incredibles, the daughter?
No, it was the mom who had the mom who had
Elastigirl. So Elastigirl would be a great kicker too. Excuse me, I apologize. Yeah. Yes. But I think from a mechanical standpoint, that's your answer. It's someone who can morph their body, right? Like,
well, and also particularly with Mr. Fantastic, he's also a super genius. So he would also be able to calculate the physics, the wind, all that other stuff, the perfect angle. He would have more than any of the other plastic people.
Right.
He'd be able to accurately figure out how best to shoot that. That's a good one.
You can make like an argument like Spider-Man with his strength might be good.
Sure, I was thinking that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like a Superman or a Spider-Man,
but that's just all power, right? Like Mr. Fantastic, especially with the ability to morph his body. Right now, there's no rules in the NFL about this. You got barefoot kickers for many years, so Mr. Fantastic, I think I don't know if there's a better answer than that, but I am curious to hear yours.
Well, see, and that's the thing is like for me, it really just kind of came down to strength. Right. Like it was thinking like it couldn't. I would not go with Hulk because Hulk would not have the temperament to be a kicker.
Like he'd like you would talk about the divot in the field after he kicks.
Right. Yeah.
Wouldn't be able to play the game.
Hulk would be great for like a fake kick, and then he would just pick it up and run with it.
People would die though. It's not. That's
probably yeah. But I mean, to me, I think Superman, who played football growing up,
he did play football. Yeah.
Would actually probably be a good kicker because he understands the game. He would understand the scenario. He has the temperament for it, and again, he has the incredible strength.
But he doesn't have the body to be a kicker. He's far too large, far too strong. Reed Richards is string bean.
Well, that's the thing. You know? Yeah, that's
he looks like a kicker.
Right. Superman would not be a kicker because he would be the quarterback or the running back or some other.
Well, not to mention, Ray. So the other problem with Superman is, you know, and this is why I think strength might not be to your advantage, is he'd have to hold back to kick the ball. Right. So like he'd have to lose power to get, because like if he kicks it, you're not going to even see it go through the uprights. It's going to get out of the stadium. Right. They're going to have to extend the uprights 500 feet in the air.
What about Wonder Woman?
I mean, that's another. I mean, she's just as strong, though. I mean, it's the same thing. She'd have to hold back.
She's very strong too. I don't think she's as strong as Superman. She's very, very strong, however. But I think also like with her experience with like Greek games and you know and all that stuff on the Masira, I think she would really enjoy the competition aspect.
So she'd be good, but again, my thing is she'd have to hold back. Right. Whereas to me, Mr. Fantastic, he's not holding back. He is using his powers.
Yeah.
To their extent. To be a good kicker, right? Yeah, I'm actually I'm feeling strong here on this answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think that like maybe I'm trying to think maybe like one of the martial arts experts might be good.
Yeah, well,
but even
also,
then,
if someone has telepathy, they could move the ball, right?
Sure, Jean Grey or telekinesis could just like right. You know, but like, no, I think if it's just the actual motion of kicking, like,
if we're using no powers, is that where you're going with this right now?
I mean, if you're you're using no powers, then maybe somebody like a Daredevil or even an Iron Fist, even though
it's
obviously
bullseye
bullseye
or
there
Hawkeye at that point.
Yeah. There you go.
But screw them. The answer is Mr. Fantastic.
But we want to
know
what you think. Yeah, no, I think Lee, you might have hit the nail on the head with this one.
It just kind of came to me. It's funny. Sometimes when I make these mashups, I'm like, it's too weak. It's too obvious. But I'm like, maybe that one's not as obvious as I think. Maybe that's just obvious to me.
Yeah, no, I think that you said it and you explained it. I think it's actually really, really good.
Actually, I just got a funny visual of Reed Richards kicking it and then stretching his head out to the referee underneath the uprights, going like that went in. I saw it.
Yeah.
Did you miss this bit? He could see every penalty that's not called.
Unbelievable. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, he'll be able to just zoom in on it and go.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a good taste of him whenever Fantastic Four comes out. So we'll see what happens with the MCU.
Yes, whenever we please bring us the Fantastic Four and the X-Men already, please.
Yeah. So just to your points, Plastic Man would screw up somehow. Like he's 100% so full of himself, and then Elastigirl would be fine, but she's pretty smart too. I just think Reed Richards is the way.
I think Reed Richards is the perfect example. He is the epitome. He is the top tier plastic person.
You know what? He is the kicker of the MCU, of just Marvel. He really is the kicker of that comic universe. Now that about it, when you think about it.
Yeah. No, it's a good call.
He will not get any death threats in the mail. 100% on his kicking.
No, although everybody knows where the Baxter building is. So
That's true.
But anyway, on that note, for Lee, I'm Ray. That has been this week's mashup. Thanks as always for tuning in, everybody. Be sure to tune in, of course, early next week. Don't forget, subscribe to wherever you get your podcast from. Follow us. Give us those 5-star reviews. Do all that other fun stuff. We really appreciate it. Leave a review if you want. Email us at geekstolikesports@gmail.com. We always appreciate hearing from you. So we hope you appreciate the mashup. So again, for Lee, I'm Ray. Thanks for watching, everybody.